Hey Gemini, what's up gang? I hope everybody is well. So we're gonna go ahead and do a love reading, okay? If that's something that interests you, please stick around. Gemini, if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box because that's gonna have all the information that you would need to know. And yes, this is a Gemini channel. However, if you vibe, you tribe, so go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Gemini, if you are returning, welcome back. I hope that you're well. Hope you're taking care of yourself. I do hope that you're doing what's best for you. Thank you for all the love, all the support. Gemini, thank you so much for all your good vibes. It really does mean the world, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get into this. So we have, I was hearing that song, I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly breathe, I lose all control. When the feeling takes over me, something, I swallow my pride. Okay, I don't know. But somebody definitely, yes, somebody definitely has attraction. They have chemistry towards you. I feel like somebody wants a fresh start with you, whether they've been with you or not, Gemini. I feel like this is like a clean slate, a new beginning. This is brand new. This is washed clean. Like somebody definitely wants to have something new with you, or you have a new person coming towards you, okay? We have my dreams that came out. I've been dreaming about you in my dreams. We are so free and in love. I wish I could stay there forever, okay? You are my favorite on the bottom of the deck. It says, you are the person I want to call when something good or bad happens. The first thought I have when I have news to share, you're my person, okay? So I don't know, Gemini. I feel like somebody's dreaming about you, or somebody feels very attracted to you, okay? Somebody is attracted to you. They're attracted to your mind. They love having conversations with you, Gemini. If you hang out with this person or you see this person a lot, they really like spending time with you, okay? Let's see what's going on, because I do feel like we're gonna pick up on somebody's energy for you, Gemini. It feels like somebody you're just getting to know, or somebody who wants to get to know you, somebody who wants to start fresh with you. I feel that very strongly. Okay, so let's see. What do we have here for Gemini? Like love messages. Look, getting to know each other, getting to know you, getting to know all about you, getting to like you, getting to hope that you like me. Somebody is worried that you might not like them, Gemini, because I feel like they feel like you're the one. Whoever we're picking up on, it's like the more that you get to know this person, the more they feel connected to you, the more you might feel connected to them. You could hang out around this person with like a lot of people, but you guys kind of just notice each other. There could definitely be somebody around you that's like, ugh, you know, a third wheel type of energy, not a third party, a third wheel. This is like you always hang out with a group and you guys really want to just hang out alone, but there's always a group around. That is for some of you, okay? I feel like this person definitely feels like you're the one. So this is somebody you're already talking to, Gemini, or you've been talking to before, or maybe it didn't get all the way off the ground, or there was a false start or something. This could be somebody that you're just getting to know, or a crush, or maybe you're just dating people, but it feels like there is somebody specific that is very interested in you, Gemini, okay? They feel like the more that they get to know you, the more that they are sold on you. What else do we have for love here with Gemini? What's going on? Because I'm interested, right? What do we have here for love, Gemini, please? It's gonna be too many. Can I just get one, please, Spirit? What do we have for, oh my gosh. I feel like this love is explosive. I mean, look at this. This person is like into you. What else do we have here for love? We have religious factors that came out with passion. Yeah, this is definitely a spiritual connection, or this is somebody that feels very connected in that way. There could be like a recognition of souls here. Like, I recognize you. I know that I've known you before. It says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So Gemini, this could be like the energy of you were always meant to meet this person, the path that you were on, it was always leading here, or you guys had to go through your own separate spiritual journeys and those journeys kind of brought you together. I'm definitely getting chosen energy with the crown here. Both of you could be the chosen ones in your family line, or you could be one of the chosen ones, because there can be multiple chosen ones at once, guys, okay? But I just kind of get this energy of like both of you are on your own spiritual journey and it's led you to each other. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm kind of getting the energy of one person was on a more karmic-y path, one person was on a more divine path, and they kind of met and there was this catalyst or this activation that happened for the one that was on the karmic path. Like, and when you met this person, you activated something within them. They have not been the same. Even if you were never with them, like in a romantic way, in a relationship, physically, something like that. Maybe you just hung out a couple times, or you knew each other, you talked a little bit and never got too far. I don't know, Gemini, because this kind of feels like a newer energy that, especially with this fresh start card, because that's what I'm getting here, like a fresh start, a clean slate. Some of you have been doing your spiritual work, and that is what has led you guys to each other. That's what's put you into alignment with each other. And because of the spiritual work that you're doing, it's like both of you have a fresh start to have an actual soulmate connection in your life. Maybe both of you have been dealing with like a lot of karmic energy because there's been a lot of healing and a lot of things that you needed to kind of cleanse and work on within yourself. And that is, unfortunately and fortunately, what karmic energies do. They teach us. They serve our karma to us. They help us work out our karma so we can move forward if we allow it. If we don't, it's almost like a spiritual test, but not really, because it's a karma. It's like you're getting what you want, right? But it's what you want might be your lower level impulses. So that's getting served, you know? So I feel like there's something here where both of you have, you know, transcended something, or you have ascended out of that karmic energy, or out of that energy of needing to learn lessons through your romantic life. I don't know if that makes sense for y'all. It's almost like you've learned so much lessons that it's like now it's time to actually heal, or have a very healing connection come in. This connection is going to have a lot of passion, Gemini, okay? Yeah, true love. Come on, true love. This could be the one. It feels like this connection is going to have a lot of passion. And there's going to be a lot of signs or synchronicities that are happening here. Yeah, past life relationship. I'm telling you, you have known this person before. So I kind of get the energy here, Gemini, that maybe this is somebody you haven't been with for a couple lifetimes. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting the energy. Look, bottom of the deck, separation. I'm getting the energy of somebody that you had not been with for a couple lifetimes. And when you meet this soul in this life, it's like an instant recognition. Even if you meet and then you ping apart again, it's like you're never going to be able to stop thinking about this person, or they're not going to be able to stop thinking about you. It's like once your souls came across each other, you were like, oh, no. I need to be with this person because I haven't been with this person in lifetimes. I've been looking for you. It's like in your past lives, you were searching, and you might have even felt in this lifetime like you were searching for somebody, Gemini. I feel like this is that person. You felt like you were searching for somebody, and then here they are, and it might have been very brief. You guys might have had to go to your separate ways, because again, this is a very spiritual connection. So this is kind of like you guys are both learning things. This isn't just about unionship for you. I think I want to try to get one more card out here. Let me push this to the side. Create more room. But yeah, that is what I'm getting. I'm getting a very strong spiritual connection. And it's like when you guys finally meet each other again, it's like you're not going to be able to keep your hands off each other, or separate, or stop thinking about each other. Okay, like it's very significant. Turquoise could be very significant. Both of you could like turquoise, or there's something about them gifting you something turquoise. This could have been like in a past life. Look, chemistry with let go of control issues. You deserve love. Spirit's like that chemistry. It makes you feel like you're losing control, and that's scary for you. Like, you know, you've ever liked somebody where you're like, damn, if I get with you, you're going to have some power over me. I'm not going to be able to control myself here. I feel like that's that energy here, okay? All right, let's get one more card out here for this connection, or this, like, what's going on here. What is this? Gemini, love right now. What's happening? Gemini, love. Again, we saw that they might have dreamt about you, but you might have dreamt about them, Gemini. You might have dreamt about somebody. Look, passion came back out. You might have dreamt about somebody and you haven't met them before, and you were wondering if you would ever meet this person from your dreams. Well, I feel like you're going to, but I don't feel like you're going to instantly recognize them as the one from your dreams. I kind of feel like what's going to happen is you're going to have a soul recognition with this person and feel like you've known this person before, but then there's going to be this energy here of like where something happens and it's almost like deja vu. Maybe it's like the scene from your dream and you're just like, oh crap, this is where I recognize this person from. Sorry guys, this looks a little crooked. It's okay. So that is what I'm getting here. Okay, it is safe for you to love yourself first. I feel like that's what you've done. You spent a lot of time loving yourself. I feel like you called this soulmate in, you manifested this person into your life. You were like, hey, where are you at? You know, I feel like this is somebody that you heal with in lifetimes, you know, because both of you do your spiritual work apart. That's the thing. Like, this is not like a karmic connection where you've met this person lifetime after lifetime, and each time it's terrible and it's turbulent and it's horrible. And you do recognize this person when you meet them. You're like, oh, it's a soulmate. But then, you know, quickly you'll find out, oh, it's that kind of soulmate, right? This feels like somebody where you guys do all your spiritual healing and figuring out your traumas and stuff apart, and then you come together, okay? And sometimes you don't always make it together because sometimes one person goes down a different path or things happen. It's like you guys don't always get together. I feel like the last couple lifetimes you did not meet each other. You did not get together. You guys tend to meet each other later in life too. Excuse me, is what I'm getting. Some of you have been, they're giving me like a farmer type of energy where, I don't know if this is somebody's past life or this is somebody's right now life, okay? So I'm just going to say what I'm getting. But I'm getting the energy of somebody who lives on a farm. Their spouse is on the farm with them. Their spouse, unfortunately, passes away. But the person that came to help not take over the spouse's place, but like do stuff around the farm. Because I'm getting the energy of like it was a husband that passed away and it's a wife that's left over. And she needs somebody to help with the cattle, with the horses, like help do things. She's, you know, she obviously can't do it all by herself. So she doesn't order, Jesus, I can't even speak. She hires, this isn't like Amazon. You can't just order a freaking farmhand off Amazon, okay? She hires a farmhand, and then this person is like this soulmate. And it's like this person shows up. And that's just an example. That's just what they gave me. Of course, take it as it resonates. But that might be confirmation for somebody. Maybe that's a vision you've had about a past life or something that feels familiar to you or something. But I'm kind of getting this energy of like every lifetime you guys meet each other. It's like you meet each other after you've went through most of your spiritual journey. Obviously your spiritual journey is never over, guys, but you know what I'm saying. Like you've went through a lot of your healing. You've went through a lot of your trauma. So you're in a good state. You're in a good space. You are open. You're vulnerable. You're able to accept love, both of you. Okay. So take it as it resonates, but that's what I'm getting. I'm getting a lot of passion here, a lot of sensuality. One of you could have Leo in your chart very heavily, or both of you could have Leo in your chart. Yep, I just saw the sun that wanted to pop with the Ace of Pentacles. And it's going to be very plain to see when you meet this person that this is a winner. Like this is a wish fulfillment. This is something that you want, okay? And it's not going to feel like, you know how you met somebody and you're like, oh my God, this is everything. This is everything I've wanted. And then you run because you're terrified. It's not that kind of connection. This connection comes in when you're ready. You're not going to run away from this. You're going to run towards this because you're going to recognize that this is something good. This is something that you've been looking for, you know? Like, I feel like you've left a lot of connections behind in the past because it had that toxic kind of edge to it. This is not going to feel that way. And it might, people around you might be like kind of giving you that feeling of like, oh, it's too good to be true, or in your ear about this. But deep down inside, I feel like you know that this is good. Look. Yeah. The more that this person gets to know you, Gemini, male or female, they feel so like they resonate with you on a very deep level. It's like, and they feel like you have like your soul fam, or like you have familiar ancestors or a familiar soul group, a familiar star seed origin, something like that is what I'm getting. This person feels like you've been calling to them. Like, again, I'm telling you, through several lifetimes, you guys, this is like a long awaited soul reunion is what I'm getting. Like you have waited lifetimes to meet this person again. And when you meet this person, you guys, your souls are going to be so happy because it's almost like, not only is it you getting to meet this soulmate and have this abundant connection, but it's like, it's a checkpoint for your soul. It's like, yes, we did work this lifetime. We put in the work. Like we made the right decisions because here they are. And it's like when they show up in any lifetime you're in, that's how both of you know that you have done what you were supposed to do. You're at the right point because you met each other. I know, right? That sounds so like, what the fuck? But it's true. Like you were independent, single, male or female, doing your thing, you know, just making it through this. I feel like you're at this point where you're starting to become successful. You're starting to get some kind of recognition. You're starting to succeed, right? And that's usually when this person does show up because they're on the same path. So the fact that you meet this person in this lifetime, Gemini, it's like, it's a big sign that you are doing what you're supposed to be doing. Like you're healing yourself, you're on the right path. Page of Cups, there's a lot of romance here. One of you could have a kid, both of you could have a kid. I feel like you like each other's kids. Your kids get along if you both have kids. It feels like almost like a blended family that just blends perfectly together. That's the energy I'm getting if you guys have kids, okay? This connection also awakens the creativity and the spiritual gifts that you both have because both of you have spiritual gifts. They're giving me that scene from Coneheads where they're doing the, God, what are they called? I forget what they're called, if it's called coning or what it is, but when they throw the rings around their cone and that's kind of how they, you know, are intimate with each other or whatever. They're showing me that scene where she does it with her human boyfriend. What is it called? I forget what it's called, but that's what they're showing me. So you guys might like experience like tantric sex with each other or like sex with a purpose other than just to get off. Like it's almost the energy of like we're manifesting here, you know, like you guys might, they're giving me a lot of information about y'all's bedroom life. And I'm sorry if some of this is personal, but I'm getting the energy of like getting right to the climax point and then like speaking about your manifestations while you're looking in each other's eyes. That's honestly what they're showing me. I feel like you guys can manifest with each other in that way, like very powerfully. There could be something about you guys connecting with the divine in that way too. It does feel like you guys kind of travel as you, you know, do your thing, okay, in the bedroom. I don't want to, on YouTube you have to be careful about what you say. But yeah, that's what it feels like. It feels like you guys travel, like astrally travel while you do that. It's like you go to a whole nother universe. Damn, Gemini, I don't know what the hell. Well, I can see it. Look how they're embracing each other. And there's a lot of cup energy out here, a lot of dreamy energy. I feel like, yeah, they're playing Drake, You're the Best I Ever Had. Yeah, okay. Yes. Okay, right? We have 2 cups out here. So I'm definitely feeling like there's a strong soul connection here. It feels really good and it feels like you guys call to each other, okay? So as you get to know each other, it's like you feel more emotionally invested. You feel more connected. You feel like this is exactly where you're supposed to be. It feels like home. Excuse me, guys. And I'm not going to lie, I feel like there is one that feels a little bit more, not superior than the other one, but there is like a mother, it's not a mother-child dynamic at all, although maybe some lifetimes you were mother and child and that's why you couldn't be together in that way. I don't know. But I'm kind of getting the energy of like one is very mothering or nurturing. Okay? And maybe you guys switch roles like when needed. So when you need the nurturing, Gemini, they're nurturing to you. When they need it, you know, you are nurturing to them. Either way, though, you guys definitely are like a muse for each other with your creativity and just, you know, yeah, look at this. Your heart space. Like there's a lot of love here and a lot of healing. It's like the more you get to know this person, you are just... they're making me feel like, because, you know, I'm empath, so I can feel it. And they're making me feel like you really love this person. Like you absolutely adore and love each other. Like the more that you get to know each other, the deeper this love gets, the more it grows. And it's not just about each other either. That's the thing. Like with the Ace of Cups, this is self-love. You guys encourage each other's self-growth, self-love, self-identity. You don't want to morph into just one body all of a sudden and not have your identity anymore. Like you guys both have your independent identities and you both support each other in that, but yet you also kind of are on the same path or, you know, like the other side of the coin. That's what you guys are to each other. One is the head, one is the tail, basically, of the coin. Wow. Okay, Gemini, I was not expecting this. So let's see what these religious factors are about with this connection, because your spiritual journey definitely impacts this. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You guys had to get to like a certain point and you really had to fight for this. Sevens could definitely be significant, but of course, sevens talk about spiritual development, spiritual lessons. So I'm getting that very strongly. Like, you guys really, your souls independently fought. Maybe this is like the journey that you guys have been on. Maybe one of you has kind of been in the limelight a little bit and she's been doing your thing and very busy. Maybe there's a lot of popularity here, or there's a big following if social media is involved, Gemini. And the other one has kind of been low key, just building. They might not have gotten a lot of like social recognition, but they have grown a lot. Like, their harvest is substantial and it's worth talking about. Like, it feels like this person has grown a lot and created a lot. Okay. And there's almost like this energy of both of you being on your separate paths and them looking very different, but also kind of being the same a little bit. Like, you're both growing, you're both achieving something, you're both successful. It's just in different ways. And you both have also kind of been fighting or have, you know, spiritual warfare that's happened. You've had your back up against the wall. You both have, again, been in karmic relationships. You both have had to rebuild and start all over from scratch several times is what I'm getting. But I am getting that, like, your religious, like the religious factors here, like your spiritual journey, it like at birth, it almost took you. Because maybe there was this energy I'm getting for both of you, like where at birth, I don't know if this is going to resonate for anybody. This is hella freaking specific here, okay? So y'all have to let me know, because I don't know. This does not resonate for me, at least not yet, okay? But maybe there's this energy here of like at birth, you guys kind of experienced something very similar, even if you didn't really obviously know each other at birth. But then you shot off in different directions. And then it's like you came back. That's what I'm getting. So you guys might have not, even if you weren't born in similar areas, maybe you were on different sides of the world or something, but it's like the situation was the same, okay? Like, it's a very similar situation. It's very similar, like, start to life is what I'm getting here, okay? But then you guys came back together. So your spiritual journey took you far apart, yeah. And you guys both had to defeat karmics, like I said. You guys have both had to defeat karmics. You guys have both had to go through karmic cycles. You've both had to defeat the darkness within. You've both had to gain some kind of independence and freedom from some kind of lower level energy, maybe addictions, negative mindsets, fear-based thinking, lack mentality. Like, you both are very successful. I feel like in different ways. That's the thing. Like, one's more low-key and off the grid or off the radar, and one's more on the radar, but you guys are both successful. I'm getting that very strongly. But you've had to, but both of you kind of keep it back too. It's like you don't really flaunt it. Even the one that's more out in the public eye, there's still a humbleness. I mean, she's giving out the flowers, right? Like, usually the one that's getting cheered on by the crowd is receiving the flowers, but she's actually giving out the flowers. So there's, you know, a humbleness to her, even if she is the one in the spotlight. So there's something about that, okay? I fucking love this energy, guys. And for whoever this is for, I am like literally on your team here. Okay, I'm on your side. I'm rooting for this connection. Okay, this is amazing. I think it's great. Like, your spiritual, yes, thank you, Spirit. You guys have served a lot of spiritual karma. Separate, that's the thing. You guys have both healed. You've both worked on your spiritual journey. You might not know this person yet, Gemini. You might not have met this person in this lifetime, or you just recently met them. Okay, or maybe you met them once and then y'all slingshotted apart, because I'm getting that energy of meeting and then slingshotting apart to go work on your spiritual journey, and then you come back together. So it either happened in a previous lifetime or earlier on in this lifetime, but either way, this could have even been like the energy of like you went to the same grade school or something as each other. You don't know that. You guys went on your separate ways, and then you come back together and you talk, you get to know each other, and as you get to know each other, you find out, oh, we were children together around each other, like at the same school, you know? It's something like that. There's a lot of synchronicities or serendipitous type of energy, if that's a word, serendipitous. So yeah, justice with the devil. You guys have both defeated some kind of darkness. You guys are also both spiritual warriors, even if you do it a little differently. One of you might be like a social justice warrior, and the other one might be like more for the environment. One of you might protect, one of you might be like more law-based, and the other one might be more nature-based or something. I don't know. I'm kind of getting that. Like, somebody could be a lawyer and somebody could be like an activist, but you guys are both fighting the good fight. Like, it's something like that. Like, I'm getting that energy. But yeah, you guys have both crawled out of the pit. You've defeated the darkness. So Gemini, if you've ever like looked up at the stars and thought to yourself, or just whatever, looked up at whatever, okay? And thought to yourself, I really wish I could meet somebody like me. Like, is there anybody out there that's like me, that feels about things the way I feel about things, that resonates with things the way I resonate with things? I feel like that's this person. I feel like even though y'all are kind of different, that's the thing, you have different life experiences and stuff. I feel like when you meet this person and the more you get to know them, you're going to be like, you're kind of exactly like me. And I really like that. Like, you know, like there's not going to be any weird kind of like when you guys talk about things where one person, you know how like when you argue, you're in this silent competition with your partner and everything they say, it's like, you know, or everything you say, they don't really believe you and they got to argue with you and question you, da 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 da. Like that's not happening here. That doesn't happen in this connection. You guys are very much, there's a lot of love and you're very much on the same page. Okay, past life connection. Let's find out. Wheel of Fortune. I'm telling you, it's like, it's just a spin of the wheel when y'all meet each other. It's not every lifetime. Sometimes one person's behind. Sometimes you guys go separate ways. Sometimes it's like, it doesn't matter how much spiritual development we do in this lifetime. We're still not going to meet each other because that's not the path, you know? Or sometimes you guys are family and it's not romantic, but it's like either way though, you guys always make it back to each other eventually. I feel like your hearts are always calling to each other, right? Like there's that kind of energy out here with the Eight of Cups, because the Eight of Cups is walking away from something, true, but it can also be walking towards something that feels like it's better for you or that your soul is calling you towards, okay? And I feel that very strongly here. Like with this, it's like you don't know when you're going to meet this person or when your souls are going to align, but when you do, it's like a pleasant surprise. It's like a gift from the universe. Some of you are, you know, again, there's been lots of options. There's been lots of opportunities in the past to be with different people, but it's like nobody, it's like she's scanning. It's almost like, where's the energy? Where's their energy? Like looking for a certain energy, looking for a certain person. Everybody you meet, it's like, God, this person's nice, but they're just, there's something about it where it's like, it's not them, you know? That's because this person, I'm telling you, yeah, you might have friend zoned a lot of people, Gemini. Okay, I'm just saying, you might have friend zoned a lot. Yeah, you might have cut off and had the cold shoulder with a lot of people, Gemini, because they're just not this person and you can feel it. Like you're like, I'll know, right? I'll know when it's this person. And a lot of you have met people that haven't really taken you seriously or have looked at you like you're a conquest or you're something to be conquered, you're something to be won. So it's like you'll recognize this energy because there's love here. It's like there's acceptance here. There's vulnerability here. There's poetry here is the energy I'm getting. And like romance and like looking in each other's eyes. Like it feels very like ushy gushy. And I know that sometimes can trigger us because it can make us feel like that's toxic. Like anytime you're head over heels in love with somebody, that's like one of them karmic relationships. But again, it's not going to feel that way. And you've defeated that. Your whole path like took you separate directions so you could defeat that karmic energy apart. So you can come and have all that romance and ushy gushy love and everything that everybody always wants, but in a safe, you know, controlled environment basically is what I'm getting, okay? I hope this reading is making sense, or damn, at least giving you some hope here, all right? We have the Seven of Cups coming back out. It's like, again, I feel very strongly that your soul is always looking for this person. Like your soul is always looking for this person. This person could have Cancer in their chart, Libra, Capricorn, okay, for sure. Doesn't have to be Pisces energy. Could definitely be a fire sign. We saw Leo as well. Yeah, I feel like your soul's always looking for this person, and it's like a spin of the wheel when you'll actually meet each other. Like, yeah. Okay, past life connection. I feel like, again, it feels like there's a lot of obstacles in this connection, but they're not connected to y'all, okay? And if they are connected to you guys, then again, you try to work those out before you meet each other or before you actually connect in that way, okay? But you guys also, you heal a lot of that energy. Like you relax, you put to rest a lot of that energy within each other, for sure. Let's see. Anything else for this past life relationship card? We have the King of Cups coming out for the Queen. You know, I kind of feel like, I'm not trying to say that the masculine's the problem here, because that's definitely not how I feel about men in general. Like, I don't look at men like they're the problem. But I feel like there has been this energy where the masculine's the one that has really had to make the choice to really kind of like devote themselves to this higher path, because I feel like there's more temptation that comes after the masculine. I mean, even on this Devil card, the Devil's looking at the masculine energy, you know, and the feminine energy is kind of looking like, oh, this doesn't look good, and the masculine's like, well, wait now, Nancy, let the man speak, okay? There's something like that, okay? So, I don't know. I feel like the masculine energy is definitely the one that has had to kind of spiritually evolve to kind of catch up with the feminine energy each time, which traditionally and historically makes sense for divine feminine, divine masculine energy. Divine masculine always kind of does seem to be a little bit behind the divine feminine. No pun intended, okay? But that was kind of the energy that I was getting, all right? So yeah, so there could be something where in past life relationships, one, it could have been the feminine, but we see the masculine here, but take it as it resonates. Somebody in this connection has definitely been held up, chained, you know, with this card with me, it looks like he's got like he's tied almost to where he's at, okay? So somebody has usually in, you know, each lifetime had to make some kind of decision to put themselves into alignment with this connection. Again, this is not something y'all are just in alignment for each other with. You have to do some kind of spiritual work for this to happen. And you have to reach a certain point in your life for this to even be possible, okay? So, yeah, there's definitely work that's being done here on the masculine's end. If this masculine meets you and he's not exactly where you're at yet, but he's getting there, this person watches you a lot, dreams about you a lot, thinks about you a lot, definitely sees you as the best option. If they do have options, they see you as, you're not even an option really to them. Like, you're so much more than that. I feel like if you did meet this person in this life and then you slingshot it apart, Gemini, it's almost like there's this energy of this person has been trying to catch up ever since, or they really want to be able to be what it takes to align with you. You know, they do. They see you as their partner. So again, if this is, whether this is their higher self coming through right now saying, I'm always trying to align with you, I'm always trying to find you, I'm always trying to let go of this karmic energy to find you, you know, or this is in this lifetime, this person is just saying that to you. Like, that's how they feel. Like, I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying to get there. That's what I'm getting here. You might have had to be really cold to this person before and like turn your back on them in certain lifetimes. Yeah, but they feel like they're your lover though. Gemini energy coming through. They feel like you are the one. You the one they've been looking for. Okay, Miss Rihanna coming out. You know that when that song comes out, you're the one, okay? Yeah, you're the one they've been looking for with their little looking glass. I'm telling you, Gemini, this person has been searching for your ass, and they might have went through, I'm not going to say they went through a lot of people, damn, but they might have went through a couple, right? I feel that, but I feel like that for both of you. Like, again, you have friend zoned a lot of people, Gemini. Okay, passion. Should we, this feels like this is going to be the X-rated part or something. There's a lot of passion. It's almost like you guys kind of get taken over with passion when you meet each other, okay? So what is this passion about here for this connection? What is this talking about? We have the Magician. Yeah, it's almost like plain to see that you guys activate that you guys activate each other on some kind of deep level here. Like, it's deeper than just sex. It's deeper than just, oh, they look good, they make me feel good. There's something about the connection that is very magical. It's very powerful. Like, once you guys, if you guys do make it together and you live together, because it feels like if you guys do make it into each other's, like into alignment with each other, it usually progresses to the next level and you do end up being with this person like in the long run. So if that happens, when that happens, the property that you live on or the place that you live, Gemini, it's like you guys naturally gravitate towards very powerful places. So you might have portals on your property or spiritual activity that happens, or Both of you could have altars, because both of you are very spiritual in your own way. That's the thing. I feel like you're like a high priestess. This person is like a magician or a high priest. Like, you know, even if you guys don't really have those titles. There could also be a difference where like you're a high priestess, this person was a preacher. Even if this person fell off and they wasn't really that great of a preacher for a minute, but they're going back. Like, it's like something like that, okay? For some of you guys. That's not for everybody. But yeah, so there's like something where both of you guys have some kind of spiritual rank. So wherever you live, it's like that place is powerful and you guys have your own areas, and like maybe you meditate together, or you do yoga together. I'm getting like tantric sex in the morning in front of the open windows. I don't know. I'm getting a lot of that kind of stuff, okay? Like eating fresh fruit together, and it feels almost lusty and indulgent, which is kind of strange considering that that's the spiritual journey that you were on, was like letting go of those energies. It's almost like if you can beat those lower level impulses, the reward here is to actually have that passionate, lusty, romantic, head over heels energy with each other, but again, with somebody that's healing, not toxic. I mean, isn't that the dream, right? Isn't that what everybody wants? So I don't know. That's kind of what it feels like is happening here. There could be like with you guys a lot of like foreplay, or like you know, like you guys like to have fun, okay, and try new things. Yeah, I'm kind of getting that. Like I don't know how much I'm allowed to say on here, but there might be like toys and tying each other up, and yeah, just kind of being free and doing whatever you want with each other, like obviously within reason and within each other's comfort, you know, zones and stuff or whatever. But that's what I'm getting here. Like you guys just create a lot of passion together and you manifest through it. I'm telling you guys, when you guys like actively try to manifest through your intimacy, you can manifest a lot. You guys might find yourself, maybe that's why you guys get to lay around eating fruit and just fucking all day. Maybe because you guys manifest so much money together, like you don't even have to really think about it. I'm getting this energy. This feels like what it's supposed to be like when true twins get together. You know what I mean? Because we hear about that a lot in the spiritual community, like twin flames, but it's always bullshit and garbage and fucking fighting and not really being together. This is what it almost feels like when true twins are supposed to get together. Like you guys can like just manifest just by like laying on top of each other. Like, I don't know. That's what I'm getting. But I feel like your passion manifested. Your passion has magic. It has powers. Like whatever you're doing, okay? Yes, whatever you're doing. And the passion is clear too. Some of y'all might like to do it outside, or you guys like to enjoy yourself outside. If you're trying to have a baby or add some members to your family, Gemini, that might happen. Aries, Leo energy for sure. Gemini energy, Libra, Capricorn. Yeah, you guys might like to, I'm getting like a lot of morning intimacy. I mean, obviously, I'm guessing it happens at night too, but it could be like at nighttime you guys kind of practice your own spiritual practices or do your own thing or work on your crafts or whatever it is. And then like the morning into the daytime is really when you connect. I don't know who that's for, but that's what I'm getting. Anything else that we have here? No, that's going to be too many, but I did see the Hangman, did see the King of Wands, did see the Nine of Cups. It feels like, again, there's a lot of lusty energy. The masculine is like ready. I mean, I feel like the feminine's ready too, guys, but I feel like the masculine's like ready, because this is masculine energy, this is masculine energy, and then I just saw the King of Wands. I feel like the masculine's like, you know, I've been a good boy. I want my prize. I want my reward now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's that kind of energy here. I keep seeing the Hangman. I feel like y'all have like psychic sex. So what is that? Psychic sex? I've never heard of that before. There's something about your psychic abilities when you're intimate with each other and how they are expansive and it opens you up. Like if you guys are both readers, because that's possible. Maybe you guys both read or you both have psychic abilities. You use those as a service or something. If that's the case, like you guys might like be intimate with each other before you perform. Even if it's not like reading tarot or something. Maybe you do some kind of craft or something, or you work on something, you build something. I don't know. Okay, that's what I'm getting. I feel like it's going to be a very happy home, though. I can tell you that much. Okay, it's going to be a very happy home. And you might have like look, there you go. You might have like a 4-post bed or something. There's the Empress. Yeah, this masculine energy feels very connected to you, Gemini, especially if you're the feminine. Either way, though, it doesn't matter. You guys feel very connected to each other, but the masculine feels very connected to the feminine energy, like sees this person as an Empress. You know how, like, and this is what I'm saying, and this is how you're going to be able to tell the difference between this connection. You've been in connections before, Gemini, I know it, where you felt like you feel the connection more than this person. Like, why do I feel like I'm the one that feels like this is spiritual and they're just like, I don't even know what this is, like running away. This person recognizes it just like you recognize it. So it's nice. Let's go ahead and move on because this is a pretty long reading. I want to get some messages from this person, Gemini. Whether you're the male or the female, it doesn't matter. I just want to get messages, okay? So what does this person want to say to Gemini? Oh, dang, cards are flying. It was too many. What does this person want to say to Gemini? What's this person want to say? We have, you're my soulmate. It must be written in the stars because you most definitely are my soulmate. We belong together. I'm telling you, father wounds. This masculine feels it, Gemini. Whether you're the masculine or this is, you know, you're attracting this masculine energy, the masculine for sure feels this. And there's something about you that reminds them of their mother, and they don't want to do to you what their father did to their mother. I don't know. That's very specific. That's for somebody. And reverse the roles if necessary, okay? It could have been your father that, or your mother that did something to your father, and you don't like want to do that to them. But there's something about that where, especially for my masculines, like this person reminds you of your mom, and you saw how your mom was treated by your dad or something. There's something like that. Okay, what else does this person want to say? Any messages? Any messages from this person to Gemini? Father wounds came back out. My father is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine masculine energy within me externally, and I feel like, again, that's something that this masculine was working on. Remember how I said this masculine feels like they're a little bit behind you? They feel like they have work to do, or they're kind of always trying to catch up. This person is always working on their divine masculine energy, just like you're always working on your divine feminine energy. We have soon. I'm going to contact you soon. So if you haven't met this person yet, Gemini, I feel like they're doing the work. They're actively doing the work, just like you're actively doing the work, and you will meet each other. Like, I feel that very strongly. Or maybe you have already met this person, but I feel like, again, that's the energy I'm getting. You're mysterious. It says, I can never seem to figure you out. Sometimes I feel like you're hiding something from me. Never really know where I stand with you. Interesting. That could be something here too. Like they don't really ever know if they're going to meet you, right? They don't know where they stand with you. They feel like they're always trying to figure out. Again, this masculine, like, you know, it's interesting because we talk about that. We talk about the chase and the running all the time in the spiritual community with love and everything. But it's almost like this masculine has energetically been not chasing, but hunting, you know, like seeking out your energy, even if they don't know who you are. So it's very interesting that this person is like, you're like a puzzle almost. That this person is trying to figure out. You might be very mysterious to this person too. When they meet you, they're like, who the fuck is this? Where did this person come from? Like, are you an alien? Are you real? Like, what is going on? For a lot of you, again, there's this energy here where it's like, they're, focused on money. There's this energy here where it's like, they feel that their spiritual gifts really kick up around you. So that kind of might freak them out a little bit too. Like, I feel more powerful around this person. I feel more focused on money. I am currently focusing on my career and finances. My main priority is financial stability. And I feel like that's your main priority too. That's why I feel like you guys are both on the same page in that aspect. Like, you're both working on yourselves. We saw that 9 of Pentacles. You're both in that single energy or in that independent energy of working on yourself. What else do we have here? Let's get a couple more messages, please. We have, this isn't goodbye. I don't want to walk away, but it's what's best for me and us right now. This isn't goodbye. We will be together soon. And I feel like This isn't that this person walked away from you, although you know your story more than me. If you feel like this is somebody you've already met already and you always kind of felt like this was the story here and you guys would come back together, then that's what this is saying here. This person went away too, and they are actively working on themselves. Now, obviously, this could also be a message from the past life, because like I said, and it's landing right on it too. That's what's so crazy. I feel like this, you know, you don't always meet each other every lifetime, but your souls are like, this isn't goodbye. Like, I know we didn't meet each other this lifetime, or I know we won't meet each other this next lifetime, but this isn't goodbye. Like, we're always going to come back together. We're always going to be together eventually. This person feels that very strongly towards you. Maybe not on a conscious level, but within their soul knows that they're always going to find you, or they're always going to be, it's like, because they're always searching for you. And we have run away. Would you pack a bag and meet me in Hawaii? Maybe some of you guys, Hawaii is significant, or Hawaii was in a past life. I don't know, because that's what they put on the card. I just want to get away from the world and be alone with you. I'm telling you, I told you, like, there's something about that. Being intimate with each other in the morning, eating fruit in front of an open window. There could be palm trees in the background. Like, for real, like, it's giving tropical. Like, so that is definitely something that's going on here. Letting the past go. Like, this person, yeah, it's almost like when the soul meets you, it's like, okay, now this, you know what this means? This is official. Let's enjoy lifetime. Like, when you guys meet each other, like I said, it's like a spiritual checkpoint when you meet each other. You know, like, okay, we have made it to a spot now where we can really just enjoy each other is kind of what I'm getting, okay? Okay, should we get one more? I think so. Let's get one more and then we're going to go, because this is a pretty long reading. It is. It's a pretty long reading, but it's okay. It's a love reading, right? And it's a good one, too. We have not the right time coming out. I'm overwhelmed with responsibilities, and I don't have the time or energy for a relationship, which I feel like matches everything that I was saying anyways. Like, when you guys, there's a lot of divine timing that's playing a role here in this connection. So when you guys do come back around and you're able to get into union, it feels like that's because this is the right time. If you're not in union with them right now, that's because now is not the right time. Okay, and this reading kind of does feel predictive and futuristic for some, and for others it could be like right on par with what you're going through. Okay, so this has been your reading, Gemini. I do hope that it helps. I hope it resonates. I hope it does something, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.